Good afternoon, friends. I've had a number of you ask for more art videos, so today I thought we might try to draw the dragon from our Storytime book today, which was read by Michelle Obama. There's a dragon in your book. And so today I'm going to start with a pencil because that way I can erase if I make a goof. And we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn my paper sideways. And I am going to try to draw like a circle for his head. Okay. A little wobbly hand today. You know, some days I have good drawing skills and other days are a little more challenging. And then I'm going to put like a little nose on there for him. Something like that. And then he has a little curved mouth here. His two little nostrils, one's here, one's here. He has a great big eye, and it should be about part of the way between the mouth and that one nostril. And I'm just trying to do my best to make it look like a round circle, nice and big. And then inside his eyeball is his pupil, and it's another circle, but it's lined up over to the side of his eye, okay? And then his other eye is there, but it's just kind of peeking at us. So we're going to do like half of a circle over here. Sometimes when you get into these crazy side angles, it looks weird. And then just like a half of circle for the pupil. And then he has eyebrows. So he has one eyebrow here and another over here that's running off the page, off of his head a little bit. Then he has little horns. One horn is kind of over to the side there, and then he has one that's a better symmetrical triangle there. And then he has an ear coming off, and his ear comes out and probably a little bit too far down. I'm gonna erase part of the circle for my head because I don't want that circle to show up where my ear is gonna go. I also don't want my dragon to look like Dumbo, so his ear can't be too big, right? And then around. And then I'm going to do the inside of his ear is pink and purple, which we'll color this in just a second. And I'm going to outline it for you too, so you can see a little better. So we have his head done now. So we're going to start his neck. He doesn't have much of a neck. He kind of goes right down into shoulders. And it's just a straight down, little curve at the top and straight down. And then his other shoulder is pretty close to his body is pretty small in relation to his head. And so that's like the top of his little leg there. And then his back goes down to his bottom like this. And from the bottom of that leg, there's a foot. So you need to make like a big U. And hopefully the space is all working out on this, so it will all come together. This is kind of an advanced one, I guess, but it goes along with our day. So everybody should give it a try because practice makes perfect, right? So now I'm going to bring this one arm on down. And hands are always hard, but his are drawn pretty easy. They've just got jig-jags at the bottom. Okay. And then his belly, you can see coming through right about here. And this is his chest. This is still the outline of the other arm that I haven't drawn in yet. His chest does this down to his belly, and then he has lines going across. Okay, and then this arm, what it does is it goes down, and you really don't see where that other hand goes, but you do see his maybe thumb sticking out right here. And then over here, his other foot, the end of his other foot is there. And I'm assuming that's all going to turn out okay once we get everything drawn and colored. Then we're going to take it back for his tail. And he has little bitty spikes on his tail. He has 4. Okay. Now, what is he missing? The very last element is his wing. And so we're going to have to get his wing in here. And it should start right about this curve. It comes out to a point. It's not supposed to touch his ear. Out to a point, And then it curves out like this. Then it makes upside down U's coming back in to his body. And then so you'll want this to be like the spine of the wing, and then there's one coming down to the point here. And then this just goes back in to there. And then I think once we get it all colored, it's gonna be really cute. And then you might want a little spout of fire coming out. He has one on the book cover, and it goes like something like that. And you can make that fire however you want to, okay? I'm gonna check and see if I have enough time to color this for you. And I'm gonna have to color really fast. I'm not sure I can color him that fast in. I have 2 minutes left before I'll hit the max for a video for Class Dojo. Maybe I can post this one onto YouTube. That's what I'll do. I'll move this to YouTube so I can go over and take my time on the project, which means I'm gonna stop and do that outline that I promised you. So I'm gonna go over things with my Sharpie now. And his eye right here. His nose here. His ear. His little horns. He's so cute. Don't you think he's a cute dragon? His eye. His mouth. His nostrils. His fire. And then his shoulder down to his thumb. His chest to his belly. This line's going across. His arm coming down. His jagged little hand. His foot. Quite a lot of detail on this fella. I hope y'all stuck with me. I know lots of friends love dragons. Okay, and then his tail. Okay. My dragon. He's gonna be so nice when I'm done. I think I might have used the wrong green. Let's try. Yes, that's a little better. And I'm gonna press lighter on the front. He's actually colored up on the book, and he actually has some shading in him, which I don't expect you guys to do, but I'm just gonna color him in his bottom. If I just colored him all green and I didn't have those black lines there, would he still look like a dragon at the end? Probably, but maybe not as cute. And after all of our hard work drawing, we definitely want him to look like a dragon. Uh-oh, Miss Holt messed up. His chest is supposed to be purple. So I'm gonna go back and add some purple in. It's okay, Miss Holt makes mistakes too. Quite often, actually. His chest is actually a light purple, but this works. What else is purple since I have my purple crayon in my hand? The top of the inside of his ear is purple. And close to the spine of his wings is purple. And it fades out to pink, so I'm not coloring the whole area purple. I'm staying close to the spine. All right, and then the underside of his tail is a little purple. Interesting enough. What else might be purple? I think that is it. So I'm gonna put my purple up, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pink and finish out those pink areas where the purple and the pink blend. And he doesn't have pink on his tail, and there's no pink on his chest. And so he needs yellow for his horns and his spikes. I got a lot of green coloring to do. It looks like I'm saving it till the end because I know I've got to color a long time with the green. This is when you wish you could fast forward. Oh, we need some yellow in the fire he's breathing. And feel free to move right ahead in the video if you don't want to watch me do all of this coloring. But if you like coloring with Miss Holt, that's fine too. We'll just keep talking as we color, because I do love art. It's a nice way to relax, as long as you don't get stressed out about what you're doing. It's a tiny bit of orange on both of his little horns. All right, and I'm going to go back to my dark green now and start working on his head and his features again. Then if my hand gets tired, I'll put the green down and I'll do the black in his eyes and his eyebrows. Remember to do nice coloring back and forth, side by side, so you're covering up the white as you go, and stay in the lines. If you don't stay in the lines, it won't look like a dragon. And if you color the inside of his eyes green, then he's not going to look like the dragon that was on the front of the book. So we need to keep the green out of the eyes. And just like I thought, I'm tired of coloring green again, so I'm going to go for the black. And I'm going to do the inside of the pupil only, the pupil of his eye. It's going to be nice and dark. I'm going to press lighter on this one side so it looks like there's a reflection on that pupil. So press dark on one spot and lighter on the other. And then color in his nose, and his mouth, and his eyebrows. Looking good. Is there black anywhere else? Nope. Back to the green we go. And this is the lighter green, and I'm going to mix a little bit of that in. So I like the color that it makes. I don't have to go over his whole head with it. I like it all to kind of pull together. And since I did that one arm in the lighter green, I'm going to mix some of this lighter green in other areas. Now I'm going to go finish out his wing. And then finish his tail, which I'm going to go back and add darker green again after I finish this to make it all kind of blend out, because after all of this work, I really want him to look nice, don't you? There's no point in working that hard at something and then it not looking the way you want it to look, right? So I'm going to add just a little bit of dark right above the purple in his tail. Mix some of that color in again, and a little bit of dark in with this lighter green here. All right, what do y'all think? We made a dragon. That's so cool. And I'm going to write on here, dragon, D-R-A-G-O-N. And today I'm going to put my name down here. Always put my name on my work. I want it to look pretty and nice and neat as well. And there you go, friends. That's how to draw a dragon, like there's a dragon in your book. Bye.